Hey, my name's Loren. I'm a nurse practitioner, a researcher, and now the founder of the Natural Nipple. It's the only infant feeding system designed for seamless, stress-free bottle and breastfeeding, with the first nipple to mimic mom's shape, feel, and milk flow. It was in my PhD research. I was working to prevent babies from dying early from an imbalance of gut bacteria, which we know primarily affects NICU infants. The National Science Foundation awarded me over $250,000 to go find out why these babies weren't getting enough breast milk. And after over 300 interviews with neonatologists and moms all across the US, found that 92% of parents actually struggle to get the baby back to breast after using a standard bottle. I thought, why had bottles never used lactation averages as a benchmark for how they should flow? And then to my surprise, that had never been studied outside of preterm infancy. And so I set out with a handheld 3D scanner, starting to solve the shape problem. And it was Dr. Britt Pados's work that demonstrated that commercially available bottles are flowing anywhere from 5 to 85 milliliters a minute and choking babies that I decided to create this product. We actually just got data back from the University of Southern California, Verdugo Hills Hospital. We found that bottle fed infants there had double the length of stay in the NICU and an additional $1,700 in additional charges per day. These were babies that had feeding related events, which were not reimbursable. So, bottom line, the current standard bottles that are used cost the hospital system $154,000 per baby because of how fast the milk is flowing out. We know they need milk less than 2.2 milliliters a minute. We know exactly how fast the products they're using are flowing. And additionally, we know that the product costs about $5.15 per unit. Not only is this a hospital issue, but it's affecting the lives of children under the age of 5. About 1 million die every year if they can't get breastfed to up to 6 months. And we know in the US alone, we can eliminate $300 billion in preventable medical costs. So I'm talking the ensuing brain damage that occurs from hypoxia. You have more apneic events. You also have babies that have more atopy and allergies, anxiety and depression when they don't get that breast milk that they need. And primary bottles have shown to be a barrier for moms to get baby to latch back. So we set out to really find the best way to mimic breastfeeding if you can't be next to your baby breastfeeding every moment of the day. After 4 years of research and 3D scanning lactating mothers, our simple solution is now proving to allow us to prolong breastfeeding. It's the first customized feeding system that evolves with your infant. Moms, after leaving the hospital, take a fit quiz online and get paired with the shape that actually matches their breast and can continue to receive a data-driven milk flow through the first year of their breastfeeding journey. Importantly for hospitals, depending on how large your NICU is, you can save $50 million annually on these length of stay and consult costs by reducing those free flow drip rates. So I hope that you consider us as a feeding solution, not only to benefit your hospital, but to improve the health of the next generation.